If you've been waiting all week for a new episode of Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage, you're probably wondering why there's nothing airing tonight. And honestly, the timing feels a little frustrating, especially since Season 2 has been building up so many storylines. Georgie's insecurity, Mandy's new career momentum, Mary's unexpected dating life, and Connor's emotional journey. But the break isn't random. CBS has scheduled a short pause in season, and that's why we're not getting a new episode this week. There's no Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage airing tonight, November 27th, because of the network's holiday programming shuffle. This usually happens around Thanksgiving, when CBS leans into specials, reruns, and family-friendly broadcasts instead of its regular lineup. The good news is that this isn't a long hiatus. Season 2, Episode 7 already has its return date locked in, and fans won't be left hanging for long. The show returns next week with a brand new episode, and it's perfectly placed to pick up all the tension that's been slowly building. We've seen Georgie trying to keep up with Mandy's new visibility and success on TV, and even though he supports her, his insecurities have been impossible to ignore. And with the way the story has been unfolding, the next episode is expected to push that tension even further, possibly forcing Georgie to confront things he's been dodging about his confidence, his role as a husband, and even the way he sees himself. At the same time, Mandy's rise as Medford's hot weekend weather girl is opening new doors for her. She's finding a confidence and independence that she didn't fully tap into during young Sheldon, and seeing how that affects her marriage has become one of the most interesting parts of the spin-off. Episode 7 is supposed to explore how she deals with the pressure of being recognized, judged, and suddenly admired by people who never paid attention to her before. And while she's adjusting to this new version of herself, Georgie is stuck trying to figure out how he fits into her world. That friction is going to be important moving forward. The next episode is also expected to check back in on Connor, whose breakup storyline has quietly become one of the most emotionally grounded arcs of the season. Since he's been positioned as the Sheldon replacement, in terms of being the young, socially offbeat character, it's been surprising to see the writers give him material that's far more raw and personal than Sheldon ever got in The Big Bang Theory. Episode 7 will likely show how he continues to cope with that heartbreak, whether through music, humor, or another unexpected outlet. We're also going to see more of Mary's new relationship. Her first date with Joseph was teased in earlier episodes, and the spin-off seems dedicated to exploring her grief after George Sr.'s death in a way young Sheldon never really had the room to handle. With the break over, the next episode will start pushing her storyline forward, especially as she tries to balance her own healing with her role in Georgie and Mandy's lives. On top of that, the rivalry brewing between Georgie and Fred Fagenbacher is becoming a bigger part of the season than anyone expected. Their friendly war, fueled by jealousy, pride, and small-town competitiveness, isn't going away anytime soon. Episode 7 is rumored to add new fuel to that fire, and given how quickly Georgie reacts when he feels threatened, this could be the spark for another emotional setback. So when the show returns next week, fans should expect more tension, more growth, and probably a few moments that push Georgie right to his breaking point. The break tonight might be annoying, but it also gives the next episode room to hit harder. The season has been carefully building towards something, whether it's a major fight, a new breakthrough, or a turning point in Georgie and Mandy's marriage, and Episode 7 seems like the moment where everything starts to shift. In short, no episode tonight, but the new one drops next week, and it looks like it'll be worth the wait. The storylines are heating up, the emotional stakes are higher than ever, and the show is clearly preparing for a big second-half run of Season 2. Keep an eye out, because when Georgie and Mandy's First Marriage returns, it's diving right back into all the drama we've been waiting for.